So I just kind of wanted to give a quick talk. I'm on my prep time, which is 12:42. I have kids coming in about 15 minutes. I've been on my laptop right here. I just got my school email finally, and I have to take required classes to for like school safety kind of stuff. So I've just been working on that, and then during my lunch I also prepped for my drawing class. I have my still life set up where they need to practice drawing line with value. I have a lesson that I have already set up over there. I'm gonna kind of go over that real quick. I just wanted to finish at least one test because these tests have to be taken during school, like while I'm at school, so that's basically prep time and my lunch. And I'm way overdue. I'm supposed to do it within like 30 days of me being hired, but I'm 70 days overdue. Not fun. My heater's going because it's really cold. It's not rainy today, which is really nice, but it is it's still like got that rain chill to it, so things happen. Oh, I'm just so tired. I'm very tired and just kind of getting my day done. I kind of woke up late this morning. I accidentally woke up at 8. I'm supposed to pick up the kids from the gym, bring them to my classroom by 8:45. So I got here at 8:30, really early. I just didn't want to wake up, and then I have things I need to do after school. Straight after, I need to go to the quarter auction because I do quarter auctions. I have my stuff in the car for those events. I have one today and I have one tomorrow, and I can't be late tomorrow because I have a meeting at 8:15 in the cafeteria. So, and then after tonight, after I go, I have to go to my other job where I have a, what's it called? Sorry, I'm thinking. I take care of my cousin's son, who is also my cousin. It's like second, third cousins kind of thing. He's got special needs, and I help provide things and like activities for him, for her son to have, and just to make sure he's safe and things are clean and organized. I'm kind of like a caretaker slightly, but not really. It's more just helping the family out with their needs if something's happening. That's what's going on. So I'm gonna be out really late today. I'm probably not gonna get home till a little past 10, 11, maybe midnight. So I'm gonna be really tired tonight. I'm already feeling it. I just kind of need to drink water. I ate my lunch, so I'm kind of feeling a bit more energized, but I'm not there yet. So it's been a rough situation today. It's been a very rough situation, but we're getting through. I've been doing tons of presentations in my classes. I'm gonna take those down though, because my painting class has a presentation. I was gonna do drawing presentations, but I just feel really tired. I just kind of want it to be smooth. I'd rather sit here and take my class stuff while they're working on their lines. I'll have a lecture in a few minutes, just kind of something really simplified, but also nothing too crazy. So we'll have that in there, and then they're going to I'll show you their still life setup right now and how I am going to do that. My windows are open and they're at lunch, so I might do it after school. But yeah, I did not want to leave last night after school. Was raining so hard, it was crazy. And then this morning it was super foggy, so trying to race to school. Not really race, but my version of race, going like 2 miles per hour over. But yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day where I'm tired. I'm like mentally and physically exhausted. I got lots to do. I'm not in the headspace for anything. I'm just kind of like trying to get things done. Luckily I go out to dinner tonight. I have money for what I need to do, so things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. And I will take you guys a little bit on my quarter auction adventures, and if I can, I can show you guys what I got from it. If I win anything. Last week I did not. I mean last month I didn't win anything, but surprisingly, typically when I go to quarter auctions I win something here and there, so I shall let you guys go. I have some things I need to kind of slowly finish up, but I'll talk to you later. Bye! While I'm here at my desk, this is kind of the still life from one side, and on the other side I have another like paintbrush, but it kind of has like a couple of different things on there. Yeah, so I have like a couple different things, and basically what they're going to do is they're going to use line to incorporate value. My still life example when I was in school, so I just thought I'd kind of show it, give them an example of how to do folds and things, and really kind of get some texture. Oh, still life, I'll kind of get a 360 around. Hi guys, so it is my prep time. I have about a half an hour, like 30 minutes to my drawing class comes back, and it's been a busy week. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, and it's raining. I forgot my jacket. I have another quarter auction tonight, which I didn't get to film last night. I was kind of busy. I was doing tons of things, but it was interesting to say the least. I kind of got things done. Right now, I didn't realize how much I had to go to the bathroom again, but so I have a break. It's rainy, so the kids are a little riled. They feel like they feel kind of rowdy a little bit. I have been going through some books, and I just found my teacher book, which, I mean, I knew I had it, but I haven't had time to kind of really break it down, so I'm kind of just opening it up. I have like things to go off of, and what I like about this book is it also includes artists to give a little bit of art history along with it and to connect with everything that's going on. So I've been going over, I'm gonna have, especially middle school, because middle school doesn't know any art history, so definitely going to use this. It's going to be more for my middle school classes, but it does give a good basis. So what we're going to do first is we're going to work on our line unit. I want to practice doing line, especially with the kaleidoscope of it. It will really help with what we are doing, and I want them to get to understand artists and remember art history. And I have some like worksheets, but I'm going to use them as quizzes for those kids, and I need to make up a quiz today for my drawing class, as well as do a color theory class today. At least I want to do it today. We'll see how far that goes, or what's going down. I'm so tired. I had coffee this morning. I needed it. I needed to wake up because I was not here. I was like, I didn't realize that the door was open, and I was knocking. I'm like, why isn't this door opening? It's like a force of habit, because typically they have it locked. It opened, and I had somebody else sit there and open it, and I was like, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. And, you know, they laughed at me like, and I'm like, sorry. I'm tired. And I felt really dumb. I really did. I had like I call them like Tabitha moments, but it's more of just, I don't have a brain. Like, sincerely, I really don't have a brain. Especially when I'm sleepy, and I'm just like, what? So, I have some really amazing color theory projects. I kind of want to do like a short video and like a scan of some of them. I think some of these like color well, it's more like color wheel design. When I was doing like the color wheels, that's what we're working on, is we're doing the designs for that. I'm still going over my safe schools training. I got pretty far. I only have 9 left. These ones are a little bit longer, so I'm just trying to like sit down and just take them, and then I have one more thing to do, and I'm pretty behind since I didn't have my email. But my drawing classes have been doing super good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them examples for my students and how they're tackling it. And this drawing class, I have to remember who's in this drawing class because I forget. I'm really good at forgetting. I got some more supplies. They're slowly trickling in as best as they can. I have this huge watercolor paper. I made sure to order 400 pound, which it doesn't mean it's like, for those of you who don't know, I don't know who does and doesn't. So the pound of the paper, so the pound of the paper basically means, it stands for like how heavy duty it is. The higher the number, the better, especially with watercolor, the water intake. Typically with these colors, you want to do with watercolors, you want to do a 200 pound and above. I got like 400, which I wanted to make sure that it was like really sturdy, because what happens is it can absorb more of the water, as well as just not let it warp and crinkle like normal paper does when water touches it. So I try to make sure to buy some really heavy duty stuff, because even the simple watercolor paper that I have over here from Strathmore, that watercolor paper, you need to kind of like tape it down really well, because the edges will warp. Sometimes it really does depend on the paper and how much water the kids are using. So to kind of combat it a little bit more, just try to get the heaviest paper you possibly can. I just had the elementary art teacher ask me about it, and she wanted to borrow some if I don't use it. And if I don't use it, I'm more than willing, to share or, just give it to her. But I told her, the same thing. Go and buy more. Like, the higher the number that it says, 400 pounds, you need to get that, because that will help combat that wrinkleness, because nobody likes wrinkled, warped papers. I definitely don't. It makes me angry. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Sorry, I'm watching the window because I see someone coming by. Oh, it's somebody doing a tour. 1 second. They came in for a quick visit, and I was kind of explaining some things to them. But yeah, so I love the flow that lately I've been having with the kids. I do have a couple things that I'm trying to manage. Like anybody else, you're always going to have some days where it goes really well, and some days where you just need a little more work, a little more things to do, and it's okay. Don't be afraid to let it go. So, it's 12:38. Yeah, my class doesn't start till 1, so I have tons of time right now. I'm trying to kill it a little bit. I set up for my drawing class. I need to find extra tables because I'm using one of my group tables as a still life setup. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up chairs. In our school they teach us how to do this. If you don't have a saddle horse, which are expensive, in my NASCO art supplies booklet thing that we have as like a vendor for getting supplies and ordering them, saddle horses can be really pricey. The ones in here are about $1,000. I'm thinking about investing in, or not me personally, but seeing if we can buy 2 of them from the school, through the school, because I think it'll be a good setup to have kids with different ranges. I don't like these group tables because kids don't get things done. They're talky. I don't like the talkiness, as well as like you need to have your own space. Like you share it with, and like what they do is they'll try to squeeze 6 people when they're doing like an 18 by 24 sheet, and it just doesn't work. Everything overlaps. Kids get their art projects ruined, or like the kids try to smudge each other's stuff, and it's not fair. You just don't want that happening. So I want to get probably 3 saddle horses. A little pricey, but I think with these little saddle horses, I think it will definitely help and give them like a different perspective on how to draw and how to paint. I like Saddle Horse because you have, I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit more control. You can grab your pencil, you can wave it, and you can still get that distance while sitting down, as well as being able to see above you in your still life. You're more at an eye level, which helps a lot compared to having to stand. When you stand, you have to do other things. So I think that that really helps. I like it, and I kind of wanted to show you guys some of these really fun kaleidoscope projects that some of these kids are doing. I think that some of them are really cool with their design process. Like I have this one. I actually really think this is cool. I really love the concept to this, how it's got all these shapes, and it gives it, especially like that two-dimensional thing. And then of course I had like some simple things like, all right, cool. And I really love these Aztec themed ones up here. I think it gives a lot of cool space. I have something like this, and then I have someone, you know, who tries to get their, a lot of kids in my class who love anime. I love anime myself, so it's really interesting to see ideas that they come up with. I love this kind of like galaxy thing, and we have tons of like mandalas. But yeah, they're coming out really well, and I think that some of these students, like they're just taking it and they're kind of going with it. And I don't quite have too much of a theme going. We're gonna have like a final project where it's gonna look like a kaleidoscope, but I wanted them to really get to understand kaleidoscopes and practice design. And if these ones all turn out really cool, I'll use these. But I think I'm going to just use a final project where they're going to do acrylic painting. I have two projects, so on one side is kind of be one thing, the other side is a totally different thing. And I think that'd be, you know, just something really simple, really fun. I'm tired. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a rant. I suppose it's a little bit of a rant. I had a student yesterday, so great. I had him come in when he wasn't busy, and he helped me organize back here. I have to show you. Let me show you real quick. He organized all of it. So, I mean, that was like up there organized how it is. I moved the books that were here up here, so it's all kind of like in a book thing. He helped me with the papers. This I'm going to go through because I want to section it in like a rainbow card like this, but all of it is really nicely, neatly organized. And then he organized the other side as well. I'm going to throw those still lives in here real quick. And then I just need to organize some of this paper, but I'm going to do that when the kids are doing their stuff. And I will just play my video right here. I need to organize some of these papers because a lot of them are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to section them from final to thumbnails. And then what's going to happen is we're going to deal with those. But yeah, I'm need to kind of clean up here. I have my TA doing that. I'm gonna try to find some things to do. Some of these color wheel projects, like that angel over there, was really beautiful. I didn't even love the Pac-Man, but like I had some really cool ideas up there for color wheels, and I was really excited to see all this wonderful work. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have them do like a portfolio book at the end of the year where they kind of compile their work into a year. And then we're going to do a couple of different things. I want to have a, what is it? I want to have like, we're going to have an art contest, or like more like art gallery. So we'll be able to present some of it, but for the ones we're not presenting, I definitely want to utilize as like a portfolio book, so they can even put, like, I want to do their art gallery as like a bit more of like their like own portfolio. So I want them to have their own setup with like either documentation boards about the artist, and I think that would be really fun and communicative, like how you would with like your own art portfolio. I think that would be super fun, and then we can kind of as a whole, within projects that they choose for their finals, have a contest for it. But I'm really excited. I think the pieces look good. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna get for the rest of the day. Hopefully I have time to edit either today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna go down. I'm gonna put this on my desk. Sorry, I want to kind of like make sure everything is put up. No. I'm just gonna stick it back here. I forgot I had paper. Yeah, I have everything kind of nice and clean. I know for sure they're gonna be working on monochromatic. I think what's gonna happen is I wanted to have everyone do a little presentation, but I think especially my last 2 painting classes, a lot of the kids aren't done yet, and I want to give them tons of extra time, as well as give them more time with their monochromatic. So if they don't present, I'll have like a little, I'll have like a group assessment. They're probably going to choose no, and that's okay. But we are going to do at least one presentation. I think I just want to do that presentation where they feel a little bit more confident with themselves. So I'm just going to kind of leave some of this work up here, and I will put them together and compile them. But the reason why I have like it split on the walls like that, because I want to be able to have the students have that open space in their presentation, so they can just tack it up, we can walk around it, take a look at them like we're in a museum. Get them practicing these skills, because if you are taking art classes in the future, more specifically like art school route or art college, even if you don't plan on doing it, you're just doing this for fun, I'm still preparing, because in associates you have to take some form of art class. You might choose a drawing class, you might choose theater, it doesn't matter, but I really am trying to focus and I really am trying to prepare for it. So with that being said, I will let you guys go with my rant and I will see you guys soon. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know what's going on. I haven't touched my videos in quite some time. So I shall talk to you guys later and hope you have a good day. Bye.